You know what? I just got to eating lunch. I want to ask some of you guys questions. You mgtows and you incels. Okay. Now we have a cause and effect for everything. Okay. And we got repercussions behind every single action that you do. Um, I'm still chewing some of the food that left over from my lunch. I mean, so okay, how come we don't have celebrities going their own way? How come we don't have men with high status, valuable men going their own way? How come these men are not talking about women the way you mgtows do? And how come they're not complaining about their money and wealth? See, the thing is, a lot of you guys are you talk about, money is a cope or whatever, but I don't see these other successful men complaining about money being a cope. I see them getting the women that they desire, no matter how ugly they are. They're getting the women that they desire, man. And for you guys to say that, oh yeah, money is a cope, okay, that's the excuse to be lazy. See, a lot of you guys wasted a lot of time in your prime. A lot of you guys are around 30 and 40 years old. Matter of fact, probably around 40. Your body's not in shape. You don't make a lot of money. Okay? You still working at Burger King or McDonald's somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You got nothing going on for yourself. You have no more looks. So what did you do when you were 20 something years old? What did you do? Okay? When you had some type of looks. I don't know if a lot of you guys been ugly your whole entire life, but what did you do when you were young and full of looks? You wasted time. Either you was on the internet complaining about bitches, you know what I'm saying? Or you wasted a bunch of time. So now the outcome of that is you won't be able to pull any women in your 40s or the women that you desire because of your lack of funds and your laziness. See, the thing is, a lot of you guys don't want to get into shape, so you make excuses. Well, getting into shape is not gonna, do anything, and why would I want to get into shape, and attract fives and sixes, man? I don't want to do that. So, like, you guys make excuses. If you are incel, it is your fault that you're incel. You're incel, you have to become successful so you can get out of incel. A lot of you guys didn't start off in incel. A lot of you guys started off as Tyrone was when you were young. The years went by and you gained a lot of weight, and now you're incel because of your weight. And then you go look for women to blame for your problems. When it's really a self-inflicted wound. See, the thing is, you guys come around, you thumb down the channel because I'm speaking that truth and you don't like that. Or I'm showing you the mirror. I'm showing you the mirror. And you don't like it. So you thumb videos down. But The joke's on you, man. What were you doing in your 20s? Huh? Is it too late for you to get into shape so you won't have to be incel? Because a lot of you guys are incel because of your weight. I know a lot of you guys are fat. I know a lot of you guys ain't got looks. So you should have been honest from yourself. You should have been honest with yourself from the beginning. You should have been on your hustle, in your 20s. Because you should have been like, you know what? I'm not a very good looking guy. I have to get this shit done. I have to become successful somehow. I have to know my real life position in life. I have to know where my position is. If you're an ugly dude, then you're going to have to go to school or become successful or something. A lot of you guys saying, well, I'm making $300,000 a year and I'm still not getting women. I find that hard to believe. I think because you want them perfect 10s. See, the thing is, $300,000 is not enough to bring in the 8, 9s, and 10s, depending on your genetics. If you an ugly dude, $300,000 is not going to do anything. If you're super short, $300,000 is not going to do anything. These women are still not going to fuck with you, even if you're making $300,000 a year. I met dudes like this. I met dudes who made over $300,000 a year and still couldn't get no chicks coming near him because he has fucked up ass genetics. At that point, if you're still not getting women and you're making over $300,000 a year, you're going to have to start making over $1 million a year. That's how high the fucking odds are stacked against you. And don't blame nobody else but your fucking parents. Because your parents did the nasty. They didn't give a fuck about you. They say, you know what, we're going to have a kid even though we got fucked up ass genetics. Instead of your dad say, you know what, I don't want to bring my kid into the world being short. Let me get my money on, become successful. Then I'll be able to choose a better looking, taller woman. You know what I'm saying? A woman that's taller than me, so that way I could give my son some height. But your dads and your mom, they didn't give a fuck. The other day I was watching, to get off subject real quick, I was at the laundromat or whatever, and I was looking forward, and I saw a dude that was very short. He wasn't that short. He's like around 5'6" or something like that. And the chick that he was with was 5 foot. Okay, I know 5 foot chicks when I see them. They're very small. They're around your belly. That's how tall these females are. Okay, or that's how short they are. So this dude losing material, and I'm watching that he had a son with him, and I was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Dude don't know how to control his fucking dick. A lot of you motherfuckers just spit out babies. You spit out babies and you don't give a fuck about how tall the kid is going to be or nothing. This kid is going to suffer. The guy, if the guy's like 5'6" and this woman is 5 foot, this kid is going to suffer because of his height. But, yeah, the daddy don't give a fuck. He said, fuck it. I'm going to bust this nut in this 5 foot girl real quick. You know what I'm saying? And I don't give a fuck if my kid is incel. Fuck that motherfucker. It's all about me. See, you're no longer thinking about how the kid is going to suffer. This kid is going to be like 5'3", 5'4", or something like that. He's going to be stuck in the middle between you guys. Okay, at least I'm 5'9", 5'10". I'm around average height. And I wish I was a little bit taller, but fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I'm swole. I'm buff. So that makes up for a lot of shit. Makes up for not being super tall. You know what I'm saying? I'm a mini size Incredible Hulk. But a lot of you guys don't think that way. So a lot of men don't think that way. They don't think about their kids. And that's the reason. This is the reason why you guys are in the situation to this day. A lot of you incels and mgtows, you guys got fucked up genetics, man. You know what I'm saying? See, and the thing is, you didn't do anything while you was in your 20s. I don't know how old you guys are, but I assume that a lot of you guys are in your 30s and 40s. You guys didn't do nothing in your 20s and you didn't fucking become successful. This is the outcome. There will be a lack of women in your fucking goddamn life. I had to hustle to get out of incel. I had to hustle. And to this day, I struggle with my weight. I'm going up and down with my weight, but it's not as bad because I got it under control because of the fasting and the hardcore cardio. Okay? So now I'm between I'm between 230 and 235. So when I start gaining more than just 5 pounds, I lay off the food. I start fasting. I start doing more hardcore cardio. So I watch my weight just like that. But a lot of you guys don't understand the way life works. And that's the reason why you're in the position that you're in. See, the thing is, you got all the odds stacked against you, especially if you're ugly. You're ugly, you got all the odds stacked against you. You don't understand that part, and that's the reason why you complain. You get on the internet, you complain about women because you are not ready for life. You're not ready for this. You got to understand there's predators and haters and motherfuckers who want to see you vanish around you, and you don't understand that part. So you walk into traps. You don't prepare yourself for the enemy. You don't prepare yourself for this life. You know what I'm saying? You don't prepare yourself. And that's the reason why you're going your own way. Man, how come, and I'm going to use this guy. I never really used Danny DeVito as a prime example, but how come Danny DeVito wasn't going his own way? And he's short like a motherfucker. He got married and shit, you know what I'm saying, to some unattractive chick. But, he still wasn't incel. He wasn't incel. Why? Because he had money, man. He still has money. I think he's still alive to this day. He still has money. He's not going to be incel. A lot of you guys don't understand this shit. And that's the reason why you're complaining, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't see any famous celebrity going their own way, or they claiming to be a Mgtow or some shit like that, or they incel. You know what I'm saying? I don't see none of that. You know who will be incel if he didn't have any money? Iron Mike Tyson. He will be incel if he didn't have any money. But he's worth over $1 million nowadays. You know what I'm saying? He's worth over $1 million. So this is what you're up against. You're up against all odds. And you don't want to face the music. You kind of, you motherfuckers are like women. You run away from your problems. You run away from confrontation. You're chicken shit bullshitters. And all you do is troll the internet. Because you ain't got nothing to do. You ain't got no pussy to get into. You ain't got no women trying to check in for you. You're forced to go your own way because these women don't want to have nothing to do with you, man. And you're incel because because of you. You're incel because of you. You put yourself in incel. You decided not to go to school. You decided not to become successful. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm out. You guys have a good day. I'm out.